Good morning, students. Welcome to your English class. I hope you all are fine and good. So students, today let's start English grammar class and we will do the topic tenses. So let's start chapter number 9, perfect tenses. Students, in a previous class we learned about tenses and what is a simple present tense and present continuous tense. Today first let's revise them. A tense is a form of a verb that is used to show the time of an action. It describes when any action happened with respect to the time. There are three types of tenses and they are present tense, past tense and future tense. Past tense tells us about the event that has already happened. For example, I looked at bugs in the park. Present tense tells us about the event that is happening now. For example, I'm looking for bugs in the park. Future tense, it tells us about the event that is going to happen. For example, I will look for bugs tomorrow. In these three sentences, the verb looked, looking, will look tells us about the time at which the action took place. Now let's revise present tense and its subdivision. Tenses tell us whether the action takes place in the past, present or future. Present tense tells about the actions related to the present time. First, let's read these sentences given in the present tense. First sentence, Mr. Sinha waters the plants every day. Second sentence, the baby is crawling on the grass. Third sentence, you have finished your lunch, now go and take rest. The last sentence, now stop playing, you have been playing since morning. The tenses used in the above sentences tell us about the actions related to the present time. Present tense can be classified into four groups and they are simple present tense, present continuous tense, present perfect tense and present perfect continuous tense. First, the simple present tense. The simple present tense is used when we talk about a statement that is always true. For example, the sun rises in the east, the earth revolves around the sun. These sentences are statements that is always true. So, they are always written in present tense. Next, simple present tense is used with sentences that tells about habit. For example, I wake up at 6:30 o'clock every day. Robin does well in every test. So, these sentences tells about the habit. So, simple present tense is used with these sentences. The sentence structure for simple present tense is subject plus verb, that is the first form of the verb, and then the object. Students, in the previous class I told you about the forms of verbs. First form, second form and the third form, that is the present, past and past participle form of the verb. So, with the simple present tense, we use the first form of the verb, that is the base form. And I also told you that we use the base form, that is the first form of the verb, when the subject is plural and pronouns like I, we, they and you. And we add s, es or ies with the first form of the verb when the subject is singular. For example, if we have written I, then the verb will be go to the party. We will not use s, es or ies with the verb go because here the subject is I. So whenever the subject is I, we, they or you or any plural subject is there, then we will not use s, es or ies with the verb. But when the subject is singular, for example, Ramesh, then we will use s, es or ies with the verb. For example, Ramesh goes to the party. So if the subject is singular, we will use SES or IES, and when the subject is plural, we will not use SES or IES. Now let's revise the present continuous tense. The present continuous tense is used to tell about the action which is going on at the moment of speaking. We often use words such as now, at present, or at the moment in a sentence of present continuous tense. Example: Drishti is learning her lessons now. The children are watching a cartoon movie on television at the moment. So students, as I told you in the previous class, that present continuous tense tells about the action which is going on at the moment of speaking. The sentence structure for present continuous tense is subject plus ism are plus verb plus ing plus object. So in a present continuous sentence, there is a subject with the helping verb is, are, is used with the singular subject, am is used with I, and are is used with the plural subject. Then there is a verb and we have to add ing with the verb. For example, go, then we have to add ing, that is, it makes going. Come plus ing, coming. And then the object of the sentence. Now let's learn about present perfect tense. The present perfect tense is used when we talk about an action which began in the past and has continued up to the present. For example, Rohit has been unwell for 3 days, though he is taking medicines regularly. Next sentence: I have not seen Rajat since last week. So in these sentences, the action has begun in the past. Rohit was unwell from the past 3 days, but still he is continuing with his sickness. That means he is still unwell. He is still feeling unwell and he is taking his medicines regularly. Same with the case of Rajat. He was not seen since the last week, and today also, at present also, Rajat is not seen. Next, present perfect tense is also used with a past event with results that can still be observed or felt. For example, Aradhya has lost her book and she is extremely upset now. So in this example, Aradhya is upset now because of a past event that her book was lost. So the result of that is the sadness, is still observed or felt. The sentence structure for present perfect tense is subject plus has or have with the third form of the verb and then the object. Has is used with singular subject, have is used with plural subject, and then the third form of the verb, that is the past participle form of the verb. Now let's see if you can complete the sentences with the present perfect tense form of the verb in the brackets. First, Aman dash the window pane, and you have to use the verb break in past perfect tense form. So what we will do? First we will see the subject. The subject is Aman, which is singular, so we will use has. And then the third form of the verb break, that is broken. So the answer will be Aman has broken the window pane. Next, our country dash tremendous success in every field. So here the answer will be has achieved. Next, third, my father dash a lot in the last month. The answer will be my father has traveled a lot in the last month. Next, fourth, he dashed me every time. He has helped me every time. Next, fifth, they dash the house on Diwali. So here is a plural subject. So we will use have. So the answer will be they have cleaned the house on Diwali. Next, sixth, we have visited the Taj Mahal recently. Now the next, the present perfect continuous tense. The present perfect continuous tense is used when we talk about a past action that is still continuing. For example, Prem has been studying in this school for 5 years. It has been raining since morning. The sentence structure for present perfect continuous tense is subject plus has or have plus been plus verb plus ing and then the object. Now let's see if you can fill in the blanks with the present perfect continuous tense form of the verbs in brackets. First, she dashed a scooter since morning. The answer will be she has been riding a scooter since morning, because in present perfect continuous tense we have to use has been or have been with verb, and verb will be with the ing form, that is a present participle form of the verb. Next, Aniket dash a trip to the dentist as he is afraid of pain. The answer will be Aniket has been avoiding a trip. Next, third, I dash in this school for 10 years. The answer will be I have been teaching in this school for 10 years. Next, fourth, Jacqueline has been baking a cake since this afternoon for her best friend's birthday tomorrow. Next, fifth, my father has been working as a policeman since 2010. And the last, sixth, you dash hard for 2 years. The answer will be you have been working hard for 2 years. I hope you must have understood the 4 types of present tense. Now open your notebook. Write the date, chapter number 9, perfect tenses, assignment number 32. First, the present perfect tense. It tells about an action which began in the past and has continued to the present. The sentence structure and then the 2 examples. Next is the present perfect continuous tense. It tells about an action that is still continuing. The sentence structure and then the 2 examples. After this, draw blue line and follow it with the red line. Do your work neatly. Thank you, students.